Yo, Sakura. You know, Sakura, it will be hard to explain. Some shift happened in me. Couldn't even say that it happened in me. I could say it happened with me. Sakura, I don't know if I can tell you, because you might not understand. How was your day, Sakura? What do I think about religions? Absolutely nothing. Well, okay, Sakura, I can tell you. Jessica, religions, well, they are there. They can help you to awaken. But I feel like mostly they don't help you to awaken, just hold you in some fake beliefs. Don't stick to any name, Jessica. I had to name somehow this channel. I can rename it. Maybe I will. But sacral, in my language, is the same as sacred. Sakura, I can put it in that way. My identity broke many years ago. But in these days, something more deeper than identity broke in me that I even didn't know it can break. I didn't know it's holding me. I never knew that there is something more than unchanging silence, peace, love. And just now, I know there is, and everything is, you can say, changing quite fast and breaking apart in a good way. There's no more need to meditate. I don't know how will I use YouTube, or if I will use it. Strange things are happening. But will you still be going live if you don't meditate? I think, of course, why not? No, don't worry. Won't leave you, but maybe there will be period, short period when I don't do live streams. I don't know. I'm just here to answer some deep questions about yourself, your deeper self. And I guess it will remain like that. Yes, sure. Why your day was horrible. I know why all of this is needed for you, Sakura. So you learn to not identify with your pain or with the fact that your parents are angry to you. That's actually all your life situation is teaching to you. Don't count on these things. Well, that sounds unlucky, but that is just another thing that is teaching you not to identify. Yes, there is anger in you when the dishwasher breaks, but not the fact that it break, not the emotion, anger is you. These bad things may happen to you while you learn to let them go and don't identify yourself with them. There is something else in you that experiences your life. Hi Vartika. Sakura, it may sound easy, but it actually is very easy. Of course, I'm sorry to hear that, Sakura, but everything must fall apart. It must happen like that. You must break through this hate of everything. If you don't feel like talking, Sakura, don't talk. Don't make yourself to suffer. Sakura, you really have to find ways how to calm your mind. Even if you want to awaken from identification, that you have to do something with your hate and experiences, you still have to physically find ways how to do good to your body, how to calm your mind. To be honest, I don't even know what ranting means. But I get you. I feel what you say. Sakura, you can go in nature, hug some trees, just sit silently. Let your emotions cool down. Your new name. Your bliss. Sakura, on days like this, just let them be. You can do nothing. When all goes wrong, just experience it. It will change. Well, see, Sakura, you're telling you miss new name, and that's beautiful. Stick with this good feeling. Try to forget all the bad that happened to you today. What do you mean new name? I'm here. When didn't I come live? Guys, These 2 days for me were completely life-changing. And I really don't know how I'm gonna live now. Well, yes, new name. Actually, I shouldn't be in live stream here today as well. Sakura, don't worry. It will all pass. Well, to me, nothing bad did happen. Just very unexpected realization. No new name. Why should I stop? New name. You know what happened. I will tell you what happened. Why are you all worrying in chat? Don't worry. I won't go anywhere. But something really changed. Yes, I will tell you because maybe it will help you. But, well, I don't know, maybe you already have this realization. Basically, I understood that how how can I say it? Basically, silence is not unchanging. Peace is not your goal. Love is not your goal. This silence, no matter how pure or sincere or unchanging it is, was only meditation object. Peace was meditation object, and something else popped up in me, just knowing that there is something behind this silence and peace. This is just knowing that I exist, that you exist all the time, and this knowing is complete. There is nothing more. No, I am not Jesus. I don't want to be Jesus. But I am Jesus in a way. But new name, now I have to stabilize in this new reality. So new name, try to imagine So 14 years ago, maybe 15, I don't know, I had realization that I am not my body, I am not my mind, my emotions. I had this realization, but then there came deep silence in me, deep peace in me. It is unchanging now as well, but I always meditated to go further, deeper, to spread this silence. I recognized it throughout days, weeks, months. Then there came some bliss periods, unconditional love periods, and it was like that for many years, more than 10 years. And I always thought, is this it? Is that it? And where will this silence lead me? Does it get deeper? But yesterday, just in few seconds, my all reality broke in a good way. And and I understood that I don't need to keep this silence. I don't need to focus on it. There is no one in me, absolutely no one. Yet just pure knowing that I am alive. It's not even awareness, it's just knowing that I am alive. And it never changes. It never changed. So now everything is changing. I don't care about silence. I don't care about peace. I don't care about unconditional love. Bro cooked his food, played games, and had realization. Well, you can say like that, but something else was happening. Yo, killer. Sorry, I'm not reading comments right now. Just telling you what happened. Wait, Sakura, don't be lost. But basically, I just not had but have realization that everything there is just is. And it will take time to this new realization to take over life aspects. I really feel that this could be the same thing that Buddha realized, or Sri Raman Maharishi. Nothing is sticking to me. I don't identify with nothing. I don't identify with meditator. There is no one meditating on some silence. But new name, this may or may not be for you, I don't know, man. Sakura, what? Sakura, why are you confused? Okay, new name. But listen, new name. Listen, new name. The thing is, getting thrown off the track and like going back and forth from some kind of identification, that will always happen. You have nothing to do with that. There is just awareness of non-identification as well as identification, as well as awareness of awareness. Of identification. U3VC bow, don't know what that means. But today you're spamming chat. Yes, I have nothing to do with that, but the suffering it causes and the pain in head, that's what happens, and I'm trying not to identify with that right now. New name. Well, the one who is trying something that's completely nobody. Trying is just a happening. Identifying is just a happening. You are just experiencing that. You can realize that each and every second there is just this aliveness, this moment, and you can't name it, you can't give it a form or feeling. It's just there and you know it, and it's always there, no matter if you identify or you feel silence. This knowing that you are alive is always there. New name, you might be close because yes, Sakura, there's some people today, but I really try to read only messages and to respond that are quite deep. New name. Also, Also, there was a time for me when I tried to locate where this silence is, this unchanging silence. Of course I couldn't locate it, but the thing is, it's nowhere and everywhere. And you shouldn't even focus on the silence. This knowing new name that you're talking about is completely enough. You are maybe in a stage where you just have to learn to not to identify with anything, as well as with this knowing, just with anything. No, new name, don't try to now. Don't try to do that now. You know, you were just asking. I can shut up about those things. Aliani, Alianis, I know you. What are you talking about here? There's some drama happening in chat. I guess that's because it's full moon. When it's full moon, try to don't take serious even more everything that's happening. Be smarter than your emotions. These volcano eruptions, you three answer about, okay, what kind of pain do you feel when you get stabbed by someone you love? You know what's the thing? There are only few people in chat, but each of you are in different levels of understanding. No matter if we talk about pain or love or life, awareness, awakening. And it's quite impossible in chat for me to talk in all the levels at once. Now speak, maybe I can at last get something. I mean, you feel like you're lost, but you're not, like you don't know what's going on, but sometimes you forget things that you learned. I get you new name. These all worries new name. Listen to me. They will always be there. They will always come to you. What change is, do you identify with them? Do you believe in them? Or you can stay detached? And you can't get perfect in 1 second, even if you are enlightened new name, completely awake. You still will learn all your life to stay unattached. A new name. You can't stay in peace all the time. Everything won't be fine all the time. It's just your body. It's biology. It's your nerves. That's why for you to have best awakening experience new name, you should have good sleep each day, have healthy food, do some physical activities, and all of this. The awareness, the truth in you is never changing. It's always there. It's always this I am. But your body and mind is the ones who change your perspective. And they do it depending on tiredness and lots of reasons. For some people it is just that they have some trauma in past and it heals slowly. They may be awakened, but to become fully awakened, it just takes time. No you tree, no one knows Chickler. That's okay, you tree. At least you know how to type in chat and open YouTube. Sakura, no one hurt me. Everything is fine with me. These changes that are happening are deeply spiritual. They are not physical. I'm not hurting. I mean, I'm grateful that when I'm getting on track, suffering appears and I can... Name, you know what? I see that your potential is huge because there will be a day where you understand that getting on track doesn't matter. New name. Getting on track won't bother you anymore. Getting on track is a good thing, but there is no getting on track or being on track actually. They are both illusion. Meditating is illusion. Observing silence, being deep in silence, in inner silence, is illusion. So the sad thing is that further on, I'm gonna talk from this new vision because I can't look at it in old way anymore. New name, your confusion will lead to clarity. You will regain clarity. You trees spamming good jokes. Sakura, if there is someone who is hurting right now, it's me. I got 0 out of 20, bro, in exam. You tree, I'm actually proud of you. If you don't take this seriously, then I'm proud of you. New name, you know what? This getting back on track must be taken unseriously, lightly. Who wants to get back on track, I mean? Sakura, I'm happy to hear that U3 is making you happier. And that's funny that you call him U3V2 as well. New name. Don't worry, you will suffer again. But each time you are suffering, you have opportunity to not identify with the suffering. And you know what? If the suffering is very deep and physical, there may be identification with it, because that's just how body works. But there is still a thing, one thing in you that won't change, even when awareness is lost or identification happens. there is still something in you that is not lost. But do you all in chat believe the strength of full moon? Because tomorrow is going to be full moon, and I see that all of you are just panicking. Not about one thing. Each of you has some different pain that you take today very personally. That's all good, but just things like this mostly happens when full moon is coming. I'm not making fun of it. I just want you to be aware of that and don't take it seriously. You won't think and feel the same as you do now about things in like 3 days. Yes, Sakura. Thank you for respecting me, Sakura. You three just change your nickname, man. Who did beat you with 0.5 and laughed at you? New name. I don't know about richness. Each one has different paths and ways how you can get rich, but if you want to get rich badly, be aware that it may completely change your personality and attitude to enlightenment. Because if you want to get rich more than anything, your life will give you opportunities and your energy will drive in that way. It's good to make money, but I don't know if it's healthy to get rich. Sakura, you're asking me how old am I? Or U3V2? U3V2, okay. U3V2 is 21 and a healthy man, I guess. Just not good with computing skills. New name, you're not trying to get fully enlightened, it's just coming in your path. Well, that's good. You shouldn't try anything about enlightenment. If you tried, that could make actually enlightenment harder. And you know what? There was another realization for me that I understood that almost everyone in some way is enlightened for real. But all these identifications are just standing in way for everyone. Someone may have more identifications, fake identifications. Someone may have less. Sakura, I'm not 32. New name, I'm not 32. Not 16, not 67. Well, when I shave my beard, I'm 23 when I shave my beard. You don't know what's happening with you. You want to get rich, but what's happening where you're going? New name. This confusion won't be with you after 3 days. I'm telling you. You have to be strong for 3 days. Let things clear out. I'm actually 34. Your tree is calling Sakura Cherry. That's so not fair that all of you know how I look and sound and things like that, but I have no idea what am I with what, with who am I talking to. No, new name at 34. New name, man. Today you just have to calm down. Like, new name. You don't know what's happening today or also yesterday. Or only at this moment. Yo, King. New name is in love with Sacral. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Or new name, maybe your sword is growing. The sword is getting bigger. But okay, I'm not gonna joke. You've been suffering from 3 days now. You've been suffering from 3 days now. It's calming down. Let it pass, new name. That's the wisest thing to do. Don't ask to yourself why. If you know why are you suffering, okay, let it pass. If you don't know why, okay, let it pass. You have nothing to do with the suffering. You have nothing to do with thoughts about suffering. There may be many reasons why you suffer, but in the end, stay aware of this suffering. That's all. If more suffering comes, stay aware. And if more suffering comes, and you're identifying with that and not being aware, that's okay. Get back to staying aware Get back to observing. Do meditation, new name. You can try to hold your focus on inner stillness. That may help in days like these. You let a thought in that why you don't have the cars you want right now. You've been detached, but you let that thought in, and that's why it's happening. Well, yes, you let it in. That's why it's happening. But do you have to worry about that now? Of course, no. The thought is in. It made some chaos in you. It continues to make drama in you. If you let some thoughts in, if you believe in them, they make suffering for you. But don't do anything. Observe it. It happened. You let these thoughts close to you. So that's no big deal. Let it be that way. Just observe. King, I'm not gay. There is nothing wrong with falling in love. Yes, Sakura. That's just one of experiences human can experience. U3V2 says your sport is growing. King, if you're here to talk about am I in relationship or gay, then I don't know why are you here. That's completely useless. Bro, oh my god, I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next week. Yo, Wansan. Sakura, about what you will be thinking. Okay, Sakura, feel free to go. Yes, new name, that's how my intuition works. Sorry, man. But see, better focus on your sword than all these chaotic thoughts in you today. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm telling you a new name. Nothing is big deal. Really nothing. Completely nothing. And if something seems to be like a big deal, believe me, it's also nothing. It's also not a big deal. The more you live, the more you have experience to let go, to see that it's always better not to identify. the deeper you are in path of enlightenment, the faster you come back from identifying with something. Yes, one son. Chat is, today it's full moon chat. I don't even understand who is talking to who. Thanks, Watson. Once and past days, I haven't been active here because went through some strange things. So now new name is on Glam Hair account. You Tree and Sakura are getting along. Good to see that. Yes, life is a roller coaster, but it's actually very, very beautiful. If there was no roller coaster, you had no chance to recognize your true self. Yes, Watson. Actually, this realization was that enlightenment is everything and anywhere alive. And it's happening with everyone slowly. But Watson, you know what? You were not here when I told that, but I always thought that silence in me is all there is. And only recently I realized that silence was just a doorway to something bigger. Peace was a doorway to something bigger. And now I'm actually quite in a strange state. There are no objects left for me to identify with. I was identifying with silence and peace. but even they are now just perceived in something else, something more real. Sakura, your parents are gonna ask you why you're blushing and smiling. What's the possibility that you three and Sakura meets in real life? But yes, U3V2, that's actually good advice. Don't fall in love at that age. But you don't need to control when you will or will not fall in love. That's just happening. If that happening is meant to bring suffering, so it be that way. If that happening is meant to bring two beautiful people together, that's great. Everything is completely just as it needs to be. Why is Sacral blushing? Where am I blushing? I am blushing to life. U3V2, do you wear these Scottish skirts? UK, Scotland. Is there also non-UK Scotland? Yes, new name. You're allowing your imagination to work again. New name, do you feel better now? Yes, U3 is a boy. And more precisely, he's a man. Grown man. New name, what changed in you that you feel better? And see, man, that's as easy in every moment. If you know who you really are, then almost nothing will stick to you. Yo, Wanson. Mahaviz. Yo, Mahaviz. I will call you Mahaviz now. Yo, Tree. I didn't see that message. You think Sakura looks perfect with skirts on. Mahaviz, you may start to upload in future. Wait. It's pronounced Mahavsinu. Mahavsinu? Mahavsinu. Vishnu. Makavishnu. Vishnu. Makavishnu. Cool. Sounds cool. Makavishnu, what will you upload? Okay, then I will call you Vishnu. New name, I'm telling you, it's full moon. It's normal. It's how life goes when it's full moon. It's just physical processes. In homage to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu, I don't see right now, but do you have some content on that account? I don't care how you look, your personality says you're a princess. I mean, as long as everyone is making everyone's day feel better, then it's all good. U3V2 is now happy, Sakura is now happy, new name is happier, and quite amazed by U3V2's comments, so basically he's very happy. Makavishnu has new account. So he's happy. Makavishnu, will you do live streams? U3V2 is telling Sakura that he's now joking. You have new things in mind. Cool, Makavishnu. Yes, Sakura. Every one of you made somebody else in this chat today happy. So it's very good. That's selfless to make someone else happy. Sakura, what comment? Today I haven't read, I guess, 80% of comments because they're just scrolling too fast. Makavishnu, the big shift. Well, basically I understood that there is no meditator. I don't care about inner silence and inner peace no more because there is no one in me that is paying attention to inner silence and inner peace. Inner silence, inner peace, love, joy, they may appear, they may not appear. There is something that just sees everything. And this something is undescribed. It just is. And it doesn't mean there is no peace, love, joy, stillness. It doesn't mean that at all. Makavishnu, don't worry. Don't worry at all. There is mind. There is everything. It's just that my mind became more transparent. Ego will stay always there. Identification may be or may not be. I'm not worried about that at all. Not joy, not love, not silence, not peace is something that you have to focus on. If focusing happens, that means there is someone in you trying to do that. The shift that happened to me is that I just stopped to objectify anything. Even these days, my vision when I walk in busy city life, even my physical vision is not catching objects, but I know that it will pass. I have very great master to talk about my experiences. So I'm in safe hands, don't worry. Your user, just user. If you're asking me what am I doing, I am just existing. You may see my body, you may see my ego, but that's not me. I am just alive. User, do you mean my real name? Yo, TikTok account. Yes, there are, Mahavishnu, many layers. And all of them has something to do with me, or I, or duality. The perception in me of world being, place of duality, just snapped. Everything is one. Existence. Just I exist. There are no other words. The hardest layer for me to drop was that I am the one who meditates. Identifying with silence and peace is also a layer. I really came to that point. And I'm not sure if I can tell you that in this chat to everyone, but I'm telling you that I really have to learn to speak in different levels of people in chat. Maybe I just don't have that ability. I'm not a teacher. I am here just because I am here. I don't know why. I don't want to know why. I'm pushing go live button. I don't know why. Mahavishnu, you're thinking of starting a satsang in your local town of Newent out here in the forest of Dean in the UK. That's amazing. That's really amazing, man. You are going to dedicate it to Am and Sadguru. I wish you the best realization, Mahavishnu. U3V2 is trying to what? The chat is alive today. Aliveness is everywhere. I hope your friendly relationship. I hope your friendly relationship will keep on blooming in this chat. I hope it's not just for today, because we all need to understand each other, accept each other, because we all are in our path of enlightenment, and we all are one understanding that we are now. Mahavishnu, why you want mod on this channel? Will you block somebody? Because I'm not bothered that things are happening in chat. New name. Yes, I'm blushing because of my English. You know, sometimes you just must laugh about yourself. Yes, you three, V2, you are changing this content. Mahavishnu, just please don't ban someone also from once an account. Well, they are not. Nobody is typing some bad stuff. They are all being positive. U3V2, actually my stream content may change because the more I dive into awakening, the more I understand that there's nothing to reach. No one's gonna ban you, Sakura. Scribble game. New name. Dude, you know what? Let's gonna do it tomorrow. New name, either way, Sakura can't play. Yes, I will be here tomorrow. New name. New name, new name, new name. You have to wait till tomorrow, new name. So interesting and funny just to sit and observe the chat. new name tomorrow. I'm gonna do meditation live stream. Hopefully satsang type of live stream, and after that scribble live stream with the ones who are left. Bet to you too. You three and Sakura are experiencing what men and women when they are married experiences in life. Sakura, when you say America, do you mean USA? Of course you can. No one's gonna spy on you. I know Carolina Reaper pepper. I have tried it. Helped me in enlightenment process. Helped me to not identify with pain that Carolina Reaper brings to me. Can you Nothing is going on. What needs to go on? I am just experiencing life as it appears in chat. I love all of you. At least I can say it. But not in a man-woman love way. I'm sorry to interrupt your conversation, but I must end stream today. Yo, Nunem, you're still here. Chat is crazy today. I'm gonna let you 3v2 say bye to Sakura. Ah, he already did. Yo, bye bye. Time will be similar as today.